like, oh, you thought you weren't gonna connect, but here I am. This is funny. So I have to highlight, and the way this comes across, I'll just relay everything that I get, be completely honest. If I'm dead wrong, you can say, Tyler, I have no idea what you're talking about, okay? But I gotta relay this in the way this is coming in. So you can relate to a female that's passed. I can tell that she died prematurely, but she had to have taken on the role of like mom, like sister, kind of like lots of things in the way this comes in. So you can relate to that. I have to highlight a reference to the past, like, couple years. For some reason, I feel like there's been a lot of change within family over like the past 2 years. She shows me that dichotomy between a birth and a death. So a dichotomy means like we have one and two. So it's a symbol I'm putting together. It just usually indicates that somebody passes and then somebody's born right in close proximity. So do you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know the situation where the name was passed down, or she was honored with the name?
Well, our niece, because that's my sister you're talking about.
Gotcha.
Our niece, she named her daughter middle name, called NYC for the middle name.
I love that. Okay. So gotcha. Okay. So then that would fit in the way this comes across, because I feel like I have to highlight that connection. She's having me talk about the nature of her passing, and we're going to get into all of this because this is a very complex thing. There's a lot there. Okay. There's kind of a sense with her passing in the way this kind of comes in. I feel like people didn't either initially realize how serious this was, or didn't initially believe it. I know it's kind of a weird thing. I feel like, what? Is the only way to describe it. I feel absolutely, thoroughly confused. Almost to the point where, like, if I were to get this news that she died, I'd be like, no, that has to be a mistake. It's very weird. Do you understand this at all?
Completely.
Okay, I have to highlight this because it keeps coming in. Goodness gracious. I have to highlight the man that she would have been with. Was she with the man?
Yes.
Okay. She's just showing me three symbols and threesome. No, hold on. Okay, sorry. She's showing me reference to partner. I see my symbol for changing residences and thumbs up. So when I put that together, that indicates almost giving a pat on the back for making a difficult choice that he may have had to have moved after she passed. I don't know what this is, but I feel like I have to highlight that. Do you understand this?
Yeah, definitely.
Because it feels almost like she's glad he moved. He didn't have to stay where he was at. It almost feels like So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I gotta go there. There's a number of things with this I just have to bring up. She keeps putting a very strong emphasis on the girls in the family.
Wow, yeah.
Does she have a number of them?
4 girls.
4 girls! Oh my goodness, the amount of estrogen in that household. I can only imagine. But I just have to talk about, in the way this comes in, I don't like to bring up tattoos, but I do have to make fun of somebody getting a tattoo alteration. This is one thing to keep in mind. So, tattoos, people get them in memory of someone, and someone may have or may in her situation. But I actually have to poke fun at somebody about either, like, covering up a tattoo, or like, I got a tattoo when I was young, and then imagine if you got a heart and it turned into like a butt. There's a funny, like, haha joke, and I know I'm not nailing it exactly, but check and see if somebody...
Yeah, I know.
You know what it is? As long as you know what it is. But in the way it comes across, she is, like, exuding funniness, and she comes across so clearly. The one thing I want to leave you with is she acknowledges that a number of people were not able to be there physically when she died. There's an aspect here of being separated by a great distance, okay? So if somebody, like parents, weren't able to be there, I just kind of get this sense of not wanting them to hold on to any guilt for maybe not being able.
Mom and dad.
Gotcha, so they were away at the time that she passed.
Yeah, they live in Puerto Rico, but she passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And she was planning to move over there. That was her plan. She was going to leave
Yes.
2 years ago in October. She was ready to go.
I'm so
Live her life.
I just need you to know in the way this comes through, she comes in like a force of nature.
Yeah,
And I'm so glad that you were meant to be here today. So thank you.
I actually came yesterday.
I love it!